Hello, my Fashion the Mind, Fashion the Figure family. It is none other than the Triple C CEO, Jennifer C. Cook, the one that consistently builds class, confidence, and courage. If you happen to stumble across this YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button so that every time a new video is posted, you will receive notification. But also do me a favor, make sure that you share it with your network. I'm excited to be here with you today because, as you all know, the foundation and bedrock of what I teach is all about class, confidence, and courage. Well, today I want to talk about class from the feminine perspective. There is a higher calling now that has been issued into the universe about women being more feminine. Now, does feminine mean that you have to walk around here girly girl all the time? No. Does feminine mean that you always have to have on makeup and your hair always has to be done? No. Those things add to your femininity, but let's really break it down. Okay. Now, I am, and I let everyone know, I am unashamedly a Christian. So a lot of my references that I make will be toward the biblical perspective coupled with things of the natural world. So, what is very attractive to a potential employer, believe it or not, to a gentleman suitor, okay? And just overall to opportunity itself is how you present yourself in a feminine way. Ladies, I just have to say, and I am not one to judge, and I know that a lot of us equate our femininity with our sexuality. I get that, but understand this. A woman who is feminine is a woman who's graceful. A woman who's feminine is not braggadocious and always have this look at me, look at me. A woman who is feminine walks in humility. Now, let me say this. Because a woman is humble doesn't mean you're going to walk all over her like she's a doormat. A woman who is feminine is one that is wise and intelligent and does the best that she can to make the right decisions. And even she herself, when she is not sure of what that decision is, she has people in her network that she can go to and consult with. A woman that is feminine, when she walks into the room, she walks in with such confidence and she walks in with such pizzazz and she walks in with the air about her that is warm and welcoming. See, right now, there's a lot of controversy in the world about feminine and masculine energy. And I understand that I myself, as a single mother, I too have sometimes had to readjust things about myself so that my feminine side is projected more than my masculine side. And I'll say this, many times women who are more aggressive and women who come across in a more masculine manner, if you take a look at her life and what she has endured, that will tell you a lot about why she comes across that way. So for those of us in the class, confidence, and courage world, we want to be delicate, gentle flowers, not damsels in distress, but women who understand how to flow in their feminine influence. Okay, and I'll say that again. Women who understand how to flow in their feminine influence. One of the favorite books of the Bible, or chapters, I should say, that I read a lot is The Virtuous Woman, Proverbs 31. And it talks about all of the great things that this woman embodies and what she was able to accomplish and create and complete. But I'll tell you this, when you get down to some of the last few verses of chapter 31, it doesn't talk about her beauty. It talks about the favor, and it talks about her work of her hands. It talks about the excellency in which she operated. Women who are feminine, we don't have time to gossip. Why? Because we're too busy focused on doing the work internally and externally. Women who are feminine, we're not comparing ourselves to our sisters because we understand each of us has individuality and our own level of authenticity. But we're going to celebrate one another. We will praise one another. We will lift each other up. And then there may be times when we have to address the hard matters, but we're going to do it in love. Women who are feminine, we understand the power that God has given us. We come from Mother Eve, okay? And Eve means mother of all. And so therefore, as mothers, whether naturally or not, because at some point we all fell in a mother-like way. As mothers, we want to present and yield love, understanding, communication, commitment, grace. Okay? We want to administer those things to the people that are under our watch care. Women who are feminine, if you are in a relationship, you want your significant other to feel that feminine savoir-faire. A man wants to know, hey, look, my lady is truly a lady. And so I just wanted to bring this to the audience because, and we're going to continue this conversation, but there's been a lot of conversation about the feminine energy and the lack that we have of it here. And again, this is not to condemn anyone. It's not to cast aspersions. It is not to make people feel less than. But I want this to be food for thought, because when you begin to think about what is my feminine energy, how does that position me? How do people see me? That's what this conversation is between you and me right here. And I'm so glad that you stopped by. And I'm so glad that you are a part of the Fashion the Mind, Fashion the Figure family. Because as the one who is going to consistently build class, confidence, and courage in your life, these will be things that must be addressed. Because as you are growing, as you are pursuing, as you are becoming, you want to be the best representation of who you are. Now, mind you, being feminine doesn't mean you're weak, but rather being feminine means that your heart, your life, your conversations radiate that of a feminine woman who presents class, confidence, and courage in her dress, in her career, in her associations. Because this is vitally important, ladies and gentlemen. And then we have to pass this on, because I will address masculine energy at another point in time. That's why I said ladies and gentlemen. But we too have to pass this on to the generations that are coming up behind us. And if we don't start now, then when will we ever will? So thank you again for viewing this video. Please comment below. Let me know your thoughts on feminine energy, feminine anointing. You know, I want to hear what you all have to say, because again, I'm using both natural and biblical principles. Everybody have a good day. From my heart to yours, it's the Triple C CEO, Jennifer C. Cook, the one that consistently builds class, confidence, and courage. Have an amazing day. Thank you.